We are so pleased to welcome in Charlotte head coach Brad Lambert. Coach, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having us on. We appreciate you letting us come on.
Absolutely. Well, let's start with the offense as we take a look at this upcoming season. You brought in Shane Montgomery to be your offensive coordinator. What kind of impact are you hoping that he's going to have on this offense?
Well, Shane's done a good job since coming in through spring. What we're hoping is we have good balance offensively. He's always, everywhere he's been, offense, we've had good balance running and throwing, and he's done that well through the spring so far. So hopefully we become more efficient throwing the ball, something we needed to do better off of last year. We have to be more efficient throwing the football, and then we always have to have good balance. So I'm hoping that's what Shane will give us.
And then with your quarterback situation, you've got last year's starter Hassan Klue. He's back for his senior season. You also brought in Evan Sheriffs from Miami. And then Chris Reynolds is getting a lot of work, or got a lot of work this spring. What are you looking for from those three guys as you head into the fall?
Well, we want them to really take over the leadership role. Whoever that guy is emerges as our leader. That's what we're looking for. And we've got to take care of the ball. I think that's the biggest thing. We've got to do a better job taking care of the ball. We had too many turnovers last year. We didn't take care of the ball good enough. And so that's what we're looking for. Hassan really did a nice job of that in the spring. Chris did as well. And as you said, Evan is now on campus. So hopefully we'll get him started in August, and everything will, work its way out in August, so we can figure out who our quarterback is going to be.
Yeah, that leadership component, that's something that you just kind of either have it or you don't, I imagine. And I know how hard that is to assume control of the team. But, okay, so I got to ask you, we talked to UTEP's new coach, Dana Dimmel, earlier this week, and we were doing some research. Now, you were a DB at Kansas State back in the 80s, and then we looked and we saw him on the roster as well. At that time, when you guys were playing together at K-State, did you ever think that you'd both be coaching in the same conference later?
Yeah, we laughed, and we were down at Conference USA meetings. It's kind of crazy how it's all worked out. But Dana and I have been friends for a long time. We played together, and he's done a good job coaching everywhere he's been. So we're excited that he's in the league, and we're fired up that he is. But no, you'd have never thought back then that, hey, we'd be competing against each other as head coaches. That's for sure.
Yeah, I always wonder about those teams, and you say, well, is that guy going to be a head coach one day? That guy is going to be a head coach, or it's not who you'd expect. I always think that's so interesting, but we saw that on the roster, and we said, we got to ask.
Yeah, no question. It was a lot of fun for us to be back together, as head coaches down in Florida. So I'm looking forward to it. We don't play him this year, but looking forward to, being around him again.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. Best of luck to you and your team this fall.
Thank you. We appreciate it, Kristen.